We are getting a lot of Final Fantasy IX Remake leaks and rumors recently. It has been 3 years since Final Fantasy IX Remake was on the Nvidia leak listings to be a real game. And now, after 3 years and even more rumors regarding this remake, there has been a new listing from the Epic database that confirms that, hey, Final Fantasy IX Remake is pretty much real. I don't think anybody now is doubting the existence of this game after so many leaks and rumors. Not only do we have the long-awaited 9 Remake, but the Final Fantasy XVI PC port is also on the way with an additional DLC. Yoshi P has stated earlier this year how smooth the development on the PC port has been going, and how we wouldn't have to wait that much longer for a release date. I mean, all of this information is going to make you want to like and subscribe for anything JRPG. Now, this information comes from Reset Era by Mondo Mega. It reads, a new Steam database equivalent for Epic Games has recently launched, the Epic database, and with it comes the discovery of a lot of things the public are not meant to have seen. Search a publisher name and check their page and you'll find plenty of games, or pages, albeit mostly labeled by code names that have not been published. A few examples below. I also did want to add that at the time of this recording, Midori did confirm that both the leaks and the code names are legit. The important thing to note here are the codename projects. Skobeloff being the Final Fantasy XVI port and Momo being the Final Fantasy IX remake. The user also adds that the Skobeloff game, that being 16, has 3 pieces of DLC and a demo. Obviously, we all know that Yoshi P has stated that he wants to put out a demo for 16 for those who want to test out their builds and see if their builds can even handle the game. I mean, even on PS5, the game can hardly hold a 60 FPS. So a demo is definitely needed and something that we know is coming. But they also mentioned a 3rd DLC for 16. Realistically speaking, I don't think this DLC is anything big. It's probably just a skin or an outfit for Clive. But Yoshi P has stated that if the PC port does well, we could be seeing even more content for 16 in the future. It's worth noting that Final Fantasy XVI released almost a year ago, and its anniversary is fast approaching in just a week on the 22nd. I'd honestly be very surprised if we don't hear any information about the PC port by then. The good news is that we won't have to wait much longer for this port, and at most, it'll most likely be a winter release window. As for the Momo codename Final Fantasy IX Remake, we have leaks of not only the game, but the deluxe edition and the pre-order bonus DLCs. It makes me wonder that if the DLC and pre-order bonuses have already been prepared, that the game itself is already very far along or almost done at this point. You have to think that if the 9 remake had been in development since 2021 during the Nvidia leaks or even earlier than that, then the game would have had a full dev cycle by now. And to me, I think the perfect time to release it would be next year during its 25th anniversary. And if not by then 2026 would be another safe bet. But I really do think that next year would be the perfect time to not only release the game, but to also release the TV show that we haven't heard much about. Now, I also don't think these titles are going to be exclusive to just Epic Games alone. Especially with seeing where Square Enix is now with the company, I don't think they want to make the same decision they made with 7 Remake. I really do want to believe that both Final Fantasy XVI and the 9 Remake will launch on Steam as well. Because, well, let's face it, that's where most people spend their time playing their games. But we're just gonna have to wait and see when we eventually get more information. I do believe that this year we can finally have an official announcement for Final Fantasy IX Remake. Whether that be at TGS or the Game Awards, I do think we're getting an official announcement this year. And honestly, I'll take anything at this point. I think we all know it's happening, we're just waiting for that official confirmation. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video because we've been getting a lot of rumors, especially with Final Fantasy IX Remake. It's just very nice to know that these PC ports are on the way and that the 9 Remake will also be on PC at launch. I just really hope that these titles aren't exclusive to Epic Games alone. So tell me how you feel about all of this. Are you excited for Final Fantasy XVI to finally come to PC? Would you still be willing to play these titles if they were exclusive to only Epic Games? Hopefully now we won't have to wait too much longer for any official announcements.